Why do men not cry? There's this thing in our culture, well, at least for a man's at least from a man's perspective, we see it as a weakness to cry. You know what I mean? And I know it's good for you to express emotion and talk about your feelings with a close male friend, right? These things are helping us like get through life, right? I forgot what the word is, but help us get us through life. Just be able to talk to people and express the emotions. I don't cry. I'm not saying I never have. We're all human, but I don't cry. I've been very depressed. For the past, I think it's about a month. I seen my just mental health go down, and I know why, and I know what to do to fix it. And that's how a lot of us are that's how a lot of us are when we are in the self-improvement depression stage, where we see the benefits of self-improvement, meditation, I can't say the word, cognitive function. Yes, I'm bad at speaking. And you see all the benefits on working out and becoming more attractive to the opposite sex, and you look at yourself and you see a better future, but you still have these bad habits, such as playing video games longer than needed to, or longer than what you said you were. Because I get it, video games are fun, and if you're a young man or a young guy, you play video games. Let's just be fair. And video games, a lot of people hold on to video games, and I do too. I see it as like, I wouldn't say a crutch. What does this have to do with men not crying? Well, as a man, at least in the modern Western world, we're grown up so feminine, so like deprived of masculinity. And I'm not saying this is for everybody, but a lot of guys fail the shit tests in life. And I was definitely one of those guys. I still fail shit tests all the time. But that's a part of life. And growing from that, you see a better tomorrow. I feel like a lot of people say, at least from like the feminine side, it's like, if you let it all out, or if you talk to me about it, or like you just express yourself openly, it's like we're born to be not just stoic, not just like not be able to express ourselves, but we're born to take on the responsibility and lead our tribe and be part of the tribe. And when we're not, or not even when we're not, but whenever we just, even when we're depressed and feel like we don't have purpose in our lives, we look at it like, if I cry now, I'm just admitting that I gave up. And I'm not saying that if you have done it, you're a loser because you gave up. I gave up a lot of times, but I'm still here and grateful that I get to even record videos and work at a job where I can provide for my family. Granted, it's not the best job in the world, it's entry level shit, but you get to grow so much just from experiencing life. You know what I mean? And at least for me, I don't have much life experience. I spent a lot of my time, especially in high school, just playing video games and wanking off. And it's not like you can't change your life and do all this stuff. Of course you can. This is the whole point of self-improvement. We fall into self-improvement depression because we feel like okay, let me give you an example. We spend a lot of our time visualizing and doing the actions that lead to success and self-improvement. And a lot of times we be consistent, and we fall off to like a couple, like, okay, we're consistent for like 4 or 5 days, and then we fall off for like 2 weeks, and then we're just like so depressed the entire time, and we're like, why is this, I'm not even gonna do anything with my life. And you just have to take it slow, because at the end of the day, if you're like this, I think this is the way to get out of self-improvement depression stage. Is like, you're not that great. And I'm gonna make this a different video probably for Friday, but you're not that great. You know what I mean? Like, maybe in the past, if you're in sports in high school, you were able to run a certain amount, do a certain amount of push-ups or whatever. But now you're out of the education system for like 3 or 4 years, and you got higher body fat, and you just can't do what you used to, and you just feel like it's impossible. And I've been a really high body fat. I've been like almost 200 pounds, and someone who is 5'4", that's actually a lot for someone that's of my size. And of course, you've probably seen other short people fat before, and you could just look at me like, oh, he's just, I don't know. But I hope you can tell I'm coming from a good place. But yeah, I definitely think it's good to find a way to express yourself, especially even if it is crying, you know. If you can find a way to just like in the movies where the single tear comes down of the fucking stoic guy, that's probably the best way to do it. If you can, maybe not, maybe you just need to get a piece of paper and a journal and just write down how you're feeling. Maybe you break down and cry in the journal, and then you have a tear on the journal page, and then you look at it for months from now, and you see how much you improved, and you're just like, god damn, I really am improving my life. And then boom, you level up. I know this video seems different, and I hope this actually gave you a lot of insight or anything. Like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to make sure that you can just like learn from me. Even though I don't have much life experience, I want to talk about the things I know about the stuff I learned, and even if it's not much, I still want to be able to help anybody who watches this video or these videos. As of lately, I don't feel like, at least a lot of my videos, I'm just starting out. It's like my first year doing YouTube, basically, from my 20s. I feel like I'm not that great yet at making videos. This video is actually, I feel pretty good with this video, but I can't speak fucking English. I feel like this is just part of the journey. I have a video that came out a couple days ago called just enjoy the journey or something like that. And that's totally true. If you just enjoy the journey, the grind, it's gonna fucking suck. Everybody says it's gonna fucking suck, and it fucking does, and I fucking hate it a lot of the time. But I'm still here, still pushing, not giving up. Like, my main goal right now, it's not even fitness anymore, it's to fix my sleep schedule. But like, you can fix your sleep schedule and work on fitness at the same time. Like, I've been fucked with my sleep schedule ever since I started this job, let's be honest. Because my last job, it was like a mid shift. Now I work nights, so I get home like at 11 or 12 sometimes, even 1 o'clock at night sometimes. But it's like, bro, you need to fix this now, because if you do, so many more benefits will come. And there we go, we're back in the cycle where we can either fall into the self-improvement depression stage, where you see the benefit and you feel like you just procrastinate and not do anything about it. Then you see the other side where it's like, oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is the person who I am. Yeah, I go to sleep and I get enough hours of sleep. I wake up, I have time during the day to do what I want, you know? And that's just the way to do it. And that's what I want to do for me tonight, is to be able to go home, take a shower, and just go to bed and wake up tomorrow. I was gonna say set up the pool for my family, but I gotta do that on the following day, because we still gotta clean our yard and get it set up. But until then, like, I want to fix my schedule so I could be my mom's life more, because she's always up from 8 o'clock in the morning most days to like whatever time I wake up, like 1 to 12 o'clock midday. And I don't really like that, because honestly, if I could just go to bed like at 12 or even 1 and just wake up at 7 or 8, that's a few hours before work. I could spend that time working out, going to the gym, or whatever the fuck, you know? that's the whole video. I don't know if I explained why men cry or why we don't cry. I hope I did. I kind of forgot. But if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, subscribe, and do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And never give up and push past your limits.